Today, we're going to be going over my entire car and vehicle collection in GTA Online. We're talking street vehicles, weaponized vehicles, flying vehicles, and aircraft, everything, even down to the super yachts. And I have no clue how much money I've actually spent on vehicles in this game. It might be in the title. I'm going to guess like $200 million. This is a video I've wanted to make for a while. I've got 3 characters in GTA Online across different platforms. This one is on PlayStation 4. It's about level 200. I think we're 199. We're gonna go over my PC account as well, which I think is about level 150. And my old PlayStation 3 account, I think, is about 140, but we're not going to go over that one. We're going to start on PlayStation 4. We're going to go through all of the street, non-weaponized vehicles first, and then we're going to jump over to PC. So let's go into my office garage 1. As we get into it, let me know in the comments below what vehicle you were surprised I had and which vehicles you're surprised I didn't have. Because I think some of these are going to surprise you. You might think, why doesn't he have that vehicle? But it's probably just because I tried it, didn't like it, and sold it. So here we are. This is level 1. Now, a lot of these cars are from the old PlayStation 3 version. I sort of wanted to put them all in like a similar spot. So we'll start off all the way over here. I remember this one. This is the Entity XF. This was my very first supercar in GTA Online. I bought it like probably in the first week of October, the first week this game came out. This took so long. I think the exact price was $795,000. I remember that. And this is when it was cool to have all of your cars in chrome. So that's why that one's chrome. It's got the Gorilla Gang logo on the side. Man, this is low-key kind of my favorite car out of all of them just because of the sentimental value. But nowadays, it's really not that good. Moving across, we've got the Turismo R. I kind of just wanted to make it orange. It looks a bit like a McLaren, so I wanted to base it off that. This one's free, I think, for criminal enterprise players. If not, it's like 500k. So not much really with that one. Now, this brings me back as well. Way back in 2013, the Adder. This was the fastest vehicle in almost all of year 1. This was $1 million. It was the most expensive supercar in the game. That's changed now, but man, this brings back some memories. I love this thing still to this day. Moving across, we got the Vaca. This was probably the second cheapest car, or the second cheapest supercar in 2013. I think the only cheaper one was the Vapid Bullet. But Lamborghini, I wanted to make it yellow. I kind of like the look of that one. Just pretty simple. Moving across, we've got the Thrax, which is like kind of an upgraded version of the Adder. This one came out with the Casino. This was the first ever, for those of you that don't know, this is the first vehicle that was ever on the Casino podium. And that's how I won it. I actually won it using a glitch, spinning the Casino wheel. And that video that I made on that glitch was like the one that actually got my channel going. That was the first video that sort of popped off. I think it had like 40,000 views. So that car kind of holds like sentimental value as well. And then we got the Cheetah. Again, 2013. 650,000, I think. This one, yeah, it's sentimental as well. Because all of these, except really the Thrax, are like 2013 vehicles, pretty much. So that's why I put them on that floor, because those are the ones that are special. Let's go up one more. I don't even know what I've got in 1B. What have I got? These are, I think these are all the sports cars. So we'll go to the other side again. And again, I've got the 2013 version vehicles here. This was the first sports car I ever bought. Now, this is like a really weird colorway. You could tell I was like 13 when I made this. But yeah, don't want to change it. Sentimental value. I know the colors are weird, but that's just how it was in 2013. That's how I made it, and I like it that way, so I'm keeping it. Next up, we've got the Carbon Azar. Again, color is a bit wild on those wheels, but that's what I made when I was 13 or 14. So these cars are never changing. Like, they're never changing. Those are staying there forever. Next up, we've got the Lynx. I kind of like the colorway. This thing's quick. This is one of the faster sports cars. I got a really good time, actually, in this one. In the LS Car Meet underground area. This is pretty cool. I like the look of that one, though. All right, next up, we've got the Segoy. This is a really cool looking vehicle. One of my first memories with this one, which is actually why I kind of got this livery on it, is because it was, I think I had this livery in the Diamond Casino heist. So the first time I did Silent and Sneaky, I used this one as a getaway vehicle. So I wanted to make this one look pretty similar to that one. I think it looks cool. Honda Civic, really cool car. And yeah. Next up, we've got the Neo. Not one of my favorite. I still kind of like it. I'm not sold on actually how I've customized this one. I might have to change it. But still, overall, pretty cool. Pretty expensive as well. I don't know the prices for all of these, but I'm going to like add them all up at the end and tell you how much this entire garage is, or my entire collection, because this is going to get really expensive. We got the Itali GTO. One of, if not the fastest sports car around the track. Really cool. I kind of like the midnight purple. I don't know. I think I used to have red on this one, but I wanted to make the Pariah red, which I think is the fastest sports car in the game, but this thing is sick. What's got a higher top speed? This reckons GTO's got a higher top speed. I don't know. Around a track, though, they've got to be very, very close. These are both really good sports cars. Okay, moving up to 1C, we've got the Dominator GTT. This was a tuner's one. I don't know why I have it in here. Actually, I think this is just like my favorite muscle cars. That's probably what it is. But we've got the GTT. Really nice looking car. I think this is the fastest muscle car in the game right now as well. So, yeah, really cool. This one, I actually just love the look of the GTX. This is my favorite looking muscle car, which is why I had to buy it. Now, Fast and Furious fans, you might notice this one. This was one I got way back in 2013 as well. You just stole this one, like, off the street and customized it like Dom Toretto's car in one of the earlier Fast and Furious movies. That's what my friends were doing. So I did it too. This one holds sentimental value as well, so I love this car. Next up, we got the Warrener HKR. This was a tuner's vehicle as well on day one of the tuner's update. I tried to make it, this was on stream. I customized this one on stream. We tried to make it look like Mater from one of the Cars movies, but I don't know how it turned out. I guess that's probably as close as you're gonna get it. And then we've got the BR8 here as well, which is of course one of the best open wheel cars. Alright, next up we've got the Auto Shop, and this might be, this is probably my favorite garage out of all of them. This is one we just customized a few months ago with the tuner's update. So let's go through it. First up, we got the RT3000. I'm not really sure what I was going for with this one. I wanted the clear hood, and I had to put it on one car. This was kind of like my least favorite car from the initial tuners. So I thought, screw it, we'll make this one with a clear hood. I don't think it looks that great, but whatever. Next up, we've got the Supra. It's the Jester RR. I've got one of these on PC as well. I wanted to make the PlayStation 1 orange. I think it's pretty clean. I like it. We've got the ZR350. Chat, when I made this one, chat was a bit, yeah, the chat was a bit not sold on the flowers. I don't think it looks terrible. I kind of like it, actually. Then moving across, we have the Annis Euros, which I mean, I like the blue, the black stripe. Next up, we got the Tailgater S, and I wanted to make this one just like the one that's over there. Santa's Tailgater S, because I kind of liked how that one looked. I think we did a pretty good job. Chat was memeing me with this one, saying this looks like a taxi. It doesn't look like a taxi. Next up, we have the Penumbra FF. This isn't one of the tuner's vehicles, but I kind of just feel like it belonged in this garage. We got a really cool livery on this one. This is my favorite JDM car in the game. Next up, we've got the Comet S2, a Porsche. I kind of like the livery we have on this one as well. I reckon that looks pretty clean. Then moved across, we have the Remus. This was was this the first prize ride vehicle? If not, it was the second. But yeah, we wanted to make this car the same color scheme as the hub. That's what chat dared me to do, so there you go. That's why that one's like that. Now, I've changed the calico up a few times. I had it looking like a rally at the start. I changed it up. I went with the black and white. I'm kind of happy with how it looks now. But this car's sick, man. I really like this one. Then we've got the Skyline. What's it called? I forgot what it's called in this game. The Elegy Retro Custom. But yeah, of course, wanted to make this look like Paul Walker's Skyline. That's kind of as close as you're gonna get. Obviously, any car that's based after like Fast and Furious or a movie like that, you're sort of gonna like a bit more than the others. So this one, I really like it. All right, next up is my MC Clubhouse. I actually don't know what's in here. I'm kind of scared. I'm not a big bike guy, so I don't think I have that many. This could be anything. Yeah, look, honestly, I'm not too surprised by this one. Okay, what do we actually have in here? Okay, we got the Blazer. Sure, the Thrust, that's actually a decent bike. Shatara is very expensive. I'm actually I don't remember putting this one in here, but it's there. The Batty, of course, a classic. And I think when I made this, I kind of just wanted something to fill the rest of the spots because it was looking a bit too empty. So we've got 5 Fagios, and they're bright pink. All right, here we are on PC. So first up, we've got 2 open wheel vehicles. We have the DR1 and the BR8. I would have got these pretty much as soon as it came out. That would have been the Los Santos Summer Special back in 2020. That's when they came out, right? So I would have got them there. Those are the first 2 open wheel vehicles ever in GTA Online. Then we've got the Ubermarkt SC1. I was kind of trying to make it look like one of the colorways I saw in a BMW i8. I don't think it really turned out that well. I think I won this one from the podium anyway, but yeah. Next up, we've got the Devastate, which I think is a really cool looking vehicle. Next up, we've got the Itali RSX. I think this is one of the cooler looking cars in the game. We got the Italia sort of livery on it as well. Then we got the Tygon, which I think this one came out in the Los Santos Summer Special as well. I kind of like the look we've got on this one. Not gonna lie, I like it. Heading up to 1B, you're gonna be able to tell pretty quick. I don't have the same amount of sports cars on PC, but still, I really like these 2. So we've got the Italia GTO again. I don't know. This might have been from the podium, this one. I don't remember putting this livery on it. And then we've got the Coquette D10, which is of course based off the 2020 Corvette Stinger. I think it's the 2020 version, which Corvette's like one of my favorite cars, so I had to get this one. I'm not gonna lie, kind of sick of that livery on it, the paint party one. Might have to change that up. On level 1C, just got the same sort of 2 bikes I had on PS4. We got the Shotaro and the Batty. They're my go-tos. I don't really go outside of these 2, so there was really no reason to have any other ones. Alright, heading into my PC auto shop. Again, we've got the Skyline, just like we did on PlayStation. Same sort of thing. We got the Jester RR. I said I had a different one on PC. This is the different one. This is green with kind of similar to the Fast and Furious decal that was in Fast and Furious. Jeez, what are they up to now? 8? And then a bunch of these are from the Los Santos Summer Special. So right here, we've got the Yuga Classic 4x4. These things are cool because of what's actually inside. There was a lot of customization with these ones because these are Benny's vehicles. But that one is on the back, like in the back on the inside there. There's actually, I think there's like a TV and stuff if you go first person. It's cool. We got the Tropos Rally, which I mean, not the best vehicle, but looks kind of cool. We've got the Gauntlet Classic Custom. We tried to make this look like it was out of Cars, the movie. Kind of failed. Still kind of looks pretty cool, though. Then we've got the Yosemite Rancher, which I actually love the look of this. I love the aesthetic. The livery on it is dope. Then we've got the Brioso 3000, which this is kind of just a meme vehicle that I drive around sometimes in videos. You may have seen it. It's kind of fun to drive around. And you pull up on people that are like, what is this guy doing, man? Okay, next up, we've got the Kasatka. Now that we're inside, of course, we've also got the Sparrow, which is just under $2 million as well. So that's pretty expensive. Then going down to the Moon Pool, we've got 2 more. I think I've got 2 more on... No, I've only got 1. Okay, I don't have the Visa Kraken on this one, but I do have a Torador. So this is, what's this, 3.6? This bad boy is expensive, but this is one of my favorite vehicles in the game. The Torador is insane. And of course, we've got a super yacht as well, and this is the Aquarius. So this is the $10 million version of it. So, oh my, this is a juicer. Moving out to the facility, of course, we've got the Avenger, which, I mean, this is a big boy, first of all, but it's also a very expensive boy. Let's go upstairs. Alright, up here we've got the NS Paragon R, which you got for free for completing all of the casino story missions in order. Still pretty cool looking. I wanted to put it in the facility. Night Shark, I don't know why it's lime green. But the Night Shark is, again, a really good vehicle. I don't know why. What's up with these lime green vehicles? The Duke of Death is lime green as well. Did I just make all of my armored vehicles lime green? I genuinely don't remember doing that. Okay. Moving across to the other side, we've got the Stromberg, which is still decent, but it's not the Torador. The Torador is better, but, I mean, we're going to keep it for nostalgia's sake. Another lime green armored vehicle is the Armored Kuruma Classic. Still really good, of course. Then we've got the Kanjali tank. I kind of like the red and black on this one, to be honest. Kanjali, really good, though. Kind of underrated now. I think, with all the armored vehicles in the game. But, you know, still really good. Of course, there's no way we could forget the Terabyte. And we all know what goes inside the Terabyte as well. I had to put it in because it counts. There it is. I know, it's the Oppressor Mark II, but we've all got one, or pretty much all of us. It's overpowered. It's a flying bike. There she is. Alright, and to finish off the armored vehicles on the PS4, we had to go to the vehicle warehouse. I almost forgot about this one, because this is where a lot of the armored vehicles are stored. I've only got a couple on PlayStation 4 by the looks of it. So we've got the Ruiner 2000, which is, oh my god, like this thing is expensive, man. It's 4.6, I think, with the trade price. If not, it's like 5.7 or something like that. It's probably not worth that. Well, it's not worth that price. Still really good counter to Oppressor Mark II's though, which is nice. And then we have the Phantom Wedge, which is really good. Really good. This one helps with the Kyperico setup for the long fin. You can just call this one in. But yeah, I mean, still very expensive. Like $3 million. Oh my god. I think that's all of the armored vehicles I have on PS4. There's also a bunch of vehicles I have that don't get stored anywhere, actually, because they're Pegasus. So we've got the Insurgent pickup. That's definitely not cheap. We've got the Rhino tank, which I bought. That would have been in 2013. We have the Buzzard, of course. I've got a Cargo Bob as well, which both aren't really that cheap. They're both over $1 million anyway. I've got a Luxor and a Titan, which are both extremely expensive. For some reason, I've got a Stretch. I genuinely don't remember buying half of these, because I didn't play on PlayStation for a very long time. I've got a Dump Truck. Okay. And then I've got a Kraken, which technically that was probably free. Getting started on my armored vehicles on PC, I've actually got these in my office garage as well. We got the armored Kuruma. This one's not lime green, but it's orange. Over here we've got the ZR380, which is one of the more fun vehicles in GTA Online. Like, this thing can be really fun. Like, you look at the side of it. It's got these blades on the side. I got a big old blade on the front. You've got the double cannons on the front. I think these are lasers, right? I think those are lasers. I don't think they're normal machine guns. I haven't used it in a while, but this thing is a lot of fun. Next up, we got the Zaba. This thing, I bought this as a meme. This thing is terrible. Like, there's really no reason to ever buy this one. Scramjet, of course. Everyone loves a Scramjet. It's really fun. This thing is so fun to fly around. They always end up in pools, though. But, anyway, still really cool. We got the Half Track. Underrated, honestly. Half Track, very underrated. This thing can be an absolute beast. It takes a lot of rockets to blow this up. And then we've got a normal Kuruma. And you're probably thinking, why do I have the Kuruma in the armored section? It's just a normal Kuruma. But Rockstar still hasn't patched the bug where if you have a Kuruma with this livery on it, literally just that line, this car is completely bulletproof. And you can still shoot out of it. It's a bug. To my knowledge, still hasn't been patched. So I don't know what Rockstar's doing. And in Office Garage 3, do I have more armored vehicles in here? No. No. I've got go-karts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 go-karts. Bro, why do I... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why do I have 10 go-karts in here, man? Did I put any on the floor above this? No, I didn't. Okay, well, I got 10 go-karts. I must have got these when they were free. Because these were free during the first week that they came out, I think it was. It was either the first day or the first week or something like that. And, yeah, I'm not a big fan of having empty garages, so I probably would have just stacked these up. I don't actually remember doing that, though, but that's pretty funny. We've got the Gorilla Gang yacht, so you can add, like, another 10 million to the tally. We're on to the Oppressor Mark II as well. Plus, we've got the Terabyte on this one as well. No point showing you that. We already went over that on PS4, but I've got those on PC as well. And then, just like on PlayStation, we've got the Kasatka, which is just under 2 mil. We got the Sparrow. But on PC, we've also got the Kraken Avisa, as well as the Torador. So this is a pretty full Kasatka out here. Right, moving to my PC facility. Again, we got a big old Avenger right there. Thankfully, all of these aren't lime green like they were on PS4, which is good. We've got the Duke of Death again. We've got the Vigilante this time on PC, as well as another Stromberg, of course. As we move over to the other side, we've got our Thruster. Nice little slot for it to go right there. And then moving over to the end of the facility, we have the Deluxo. Of course, I had to get a Deluxo on one account. We've got the Squatty as well, which came with the Kyberigo Heist. We have a Kinjali here as well. We have the Winky. This is a bit of a meme vehicle, not gonna lie. And then we have the Paragon R as well. Alright, for the Vehicle Warehouse on PC. Again, not too full. We got the Phantom Wedge. Again, that's another 3 million. This time we have the Ramp Buggy though, which is actually extremely fun just to mess around and troll people with. Normally people actually just pull out their own ramp buggies and you just go around ramping people together. Then we've got the Rocket Voltic. Alright, in my hangar, so my aircraft on PS4. I've only got 2. I have like all my aircraft on my PC account. So we have the Akula, which is very good. Love my Akula. Then we've got the Cuban 800. I don't ever remember buying this. I don't know why I have this, but it's there. Yeah, I don't know why I have that one. Alright, before we head into the hangar, which is going to be very expensive on my PC account. We're going through Pegasus. So we got the Rhino tank. For helicopters, we got the Frogger, the Buzzard, and the Cargo Bot. But not just the Cargo Bot, we got the Jetsim version. For planes, well, if you remember earlier this year, there's a reason I have all of these planes. And there's a lot. We've got like all of them. We even have the Luxor Deluxe, which is $10 million. But it's there. For the boats, we've got the Tug, we've got the Sea Shark, the Longfin, and the Kurtz. For the transport, I bought a bus for a video this year, so we've got a bus. We've got the Kraken, which was free. Then we've got the Blimp. We have the Sprunk Extreme Blimp, because I needed to use that for a video as well. Alright, we're here in the hangar on my PC account, and this is where all my planes are, man. Because earlier this year, I recorded a video where I had to land every single plane on the Maze Bank Tower, which meant I bought every single plane in the game. So basically, we've got every single plane in the game in here. Storage. And we've got... Wait, so these are the ones that are out there now. We've got the Ultralight. Which ones aren't out here? We didn't have the Bombushka. Is the Strike Force out here? The Strike Force isn't out here, but we got the Strike Force as well. But, let's go here. We've got that. And can we fit another one? The Bombushka? Large slot 2. There we go. So we got the Bombushka. We got the Volatile back there as well. Then we have to put the Alkanos like right here. That's the only thing that can fit in the hangar when you've got it here. It's the Alkanos. How do you even get that in and out? It's wider than this. They've had to like turn it sideways. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. But yeah, pretty much every single one except a laser. I never actually bought a laser just because I don't really use them. And I can just steal them from the military base. But I mean, we've got, yeah, like every single one. So I don't even know how much this is. I'm going to go through and like do math and add all of these up. We've got like a lot of helis as well. Like we've got a Hunter. How much did that come out to? I'm going to put the number on screen right now. I'm actually very curious to know how much all of that was. I know it's probably not like the biggest car or vehicle collection out there. There's people that have played more than me. But about 3 level 150 to 200 accounts with about that much grinding. This is what you can get with it. So, is that worth it? I don't know. Probably not. Probably not, man. You know, there's no point in having all these vehicles. You don't use all of them. But I guess they're cool to show off. So we'll wrap the video up there. That was my very expensive garage tour. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, a thumbs up would be awesome. Subscribe for more stuff like this. And I'll see you in the next video. Boys!
Favorite color, money green. Paper. I've been on my grind since I was in the 7th grade. Had my first kid, I was only